Now that we understood the real time intelligence in Fabric, it's time to jump into the practical demo. So I'm here in my workspace. We all know by now that we need an event stream and an event house to do real time analytics. Event house we know is a storage for real time data. So first I'll create an event house and then create an event stream. To create an event house, we as usual go to this new item, search for event house and give the name of the event house. I'll give the name as sample event house, create. So this is the page for event house. You could see many options here, and inside the event house we have a KQL database which is created for us with the same name as sample event house. And then we have some infographics on the event house storage. Currently it is 0 bytes. Storage resources, event house storage compressed, one like availability, activity, and so on. So now that we created the event house, let's create an event stream. Again, we'll go to the workspace, go to new item, search for event stream, give the name as, we'll call it sample event stream, click create. Okay, so this is the landing page for event stream. In the top we have some settings and a button to add the source. We could connect to external data sources from here. We could use some sample data and we could use some custom endpoint. I'm going to use sample data. If you go to the drop down, we have many options to choose our sample from. We could choose yellow taxi, stock market, buses, S&P 500, and so on. So I'm selecting only bicycles and click on add. Okay, so you could see this canvas here. You could see the bicycle data, which is the source. This data is going to the event stream, which is where the data ingestion is happening. And then we have the transform events or add a destination. Okay, now to add a destination for this, click on this transform events or add destination. Before putting into destination, we could do some operations as well, aggregations, filtering, GroupBy, etc. But for now we'll go to the destination directly. Let's click on an event house, and here event processing before ingestion. Destination name we call it bikes table. Workspace is DP-700 prep. Event house is sample event house. KQL database is sample event house, which is created inside the event house. And destination table, KQL destination table, which is not there yet, we have to create a new table here. We got an option to create a new destination table, so click on create new and give the table name as bikes. Done. Now there are no errors here. So from the data source we are ingesting and loading it into a event house. Once we are okay with everything, we need to publish it. So click on publish. It got successfully published. You could see a small toggle button here to activate or deactivate it. Currently it is in active state. Here also we have this toggle button to activate or deactivate this. Currently it is in active state. That means live data is coming in, going into the event stream and then loading into the event house. Now let's go to the event house. Click on refresh. If I click on refresh, this canvas got updated. We have these options for tables, data preview, query insights. Now let's go to this table bikes. We could see the data preview of the bikes here. Let's say I want to query this data. So what should I do? I should click on this three dots on the table, query with code, and we have this sample queries, show any 100 records, records ingested in the last 24 hours, get table schema, get last ingestion time, and so on, show 100 records. If I click on that, we'll have this KQL query, the table name bikes, pipe, take 100, which gives the 100 records. It's getting executed and we got the result. These are the 100 records in the live data. We have this bike point, street, neighborhood, latitude, longitude, number of bikes and number of empty docks. Now let's go to the sample stream once again. This time what we'll do is we'll transform the data and then load it to the event house. To do that, we have this option called edit on the top. I'll click on the edit, then I'll be on this canvas page. Then we have some option called transform events. Click on this. Now let's say I want to use GroupBy. Okay, so I'll click on GroupBy, and obviously we need to do some settings here. What I'll do is I'll connect the output of event stream to the input of GroupBy. so that now the data is coming into this group by. Now to make settings on this group by, I'll click on this pencil button here. We could see this pane. Operation name is group by street. Type of aggregation, I want to calculate the sum. What is the field? Field is number of bikes. So name is sum number of bikes. Click add. Group aggregations by. I want to group it by street. Time window is tumbling. Duration is 5 seconds. It's the window size. And then offset is 0. I'm saving it. There is error because there is no destination. So let's add a destination. Click on Eventhouse. Destination name this time is bikes by street table. Workspace Eventhouse is sample Eventhouse. Database is sample Eventhouse. Destination table, again we have to create a new table. We'll call it bikes by street. Done. Save. Okay, now everything looks good. We could see from the event stream, first we are loading directly to the event house, and then we are doing some transformations and then loading it into the event house. Once we are okay with everything, we need to publish it. So click on publish. Now let's go to the event house and check what's going on. Click on refresh. Now in the event house, we could see this bikes by street table is updated, and we could query this data. Records ingested in the last 24 hours. Run it. We got the result. So this is how we load the data into event house, or transform and then load into event house. In the next video, we'll look at some KQL queries in this bicycles dataset. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching.